So in my opinion, the most underrated exercise for physique development is still the lateral raise. This is because there are three components of the shoulder: the front, the middle, the rear. Now most people are going into the gym doing shoulder presses and chest presses, and although you will get some stimulus for the middle deltoid from a shoulder press, it's not going to be the primary mover, and we want to be prioritizing lateral raises if you want wider shoulders. This is going to give you the appearance of more rounded shoulders, fill out those t-shirts, and I'm going to give you some quick, simple tips that you can put into practice, and this is how I grew my shoulders wider. So the first one I'm going to talk about is priority principle. So whatever muscle group you are prioritizing, so in this case it's going to be shoulders, I would start your push days or even any workout with lateral raises. So you could implement 1 or 2 sets per session 2 to 3 times a week. Put it at the start of your workout when you're freshest, and make sure you are applying progressive overload. Once you're confident that your form is good on lateral raises and you are pushing close to failure, I would just push all the way close to failure for 1 to 2 sets. Do this 2 to 3 times a week and make sure the weights are going up. I guarantee your shoulders will get wider and bigger. It all comes down to what you are prioritizing. You cannot prioritize every single muscle group at the same time. So if you want to bring up your shoulders, place them earlier in your workout, and I would put lateral raises before your rear delt work and before shoulder presses in order to prioritize getting that width on your shoulders. Now, if you are unsure on how to perform lateral raises to get the most out of the exercise, I have a full video walkthrough, which is only about 5 minutes, on technique for the lateral raise, for a dumbbell lateral raise, which you can use chest support on a bench for. So I'm going to link that video here. Maximize shoulder development, we want to be hitting all 3 heads. So as long as you've got a shoulder press, a lateral raise variation, and a rear delt exercise, so you could look at something like a reverse pec deck, so a rear delt fly machine, or something like a face pull. As long as you're hitting all 3 of these heads of the shoulder, your overall development of that area is going to be far greater. But prioritize your lateral raises over the other 2 and place them earlier in your session. Also, if you are someone that is wondering why their shoulders do not look lean or have that separation between your tricep and your shoulder, that just comes down to body fat percentage. So if you are someone that is in a bulking phase at the moment, prioritizing building muscle, and you are sure that the weights are going up over time on your shoulder presses, your lateral raises, rear delts, I wouldn't overthink this, because having more defined shoulders, or those capped delts and the separation between your tricep and your shoulders, which you can see here, for example, in some pictures I did from a photo shoot last year, this just comes down to being leaner and lowering your overall body fat percentage. So don't worry if you can't see this separation at the moment. When you go into a cutting phase and you get leaner, you lose some body fat, you'll see the muscle that you have built on your shoulders. But it just comes down to getting leaner and losing your overall body fat percentage if you want that separation on your shoulders. I guarantee you, if you start doing lateral raises at the start of your gym sessions 2 to 3 times per week, you push them close to failure with good form, progress the weights over time, and as long as you're doing some form of shoulder press and a rear delt exercise, your shoulders are going to blow up. If you are adding weight to these exercises, your shoulders are going to grow as long as the form is good. It's as simple as that. You don't need any insanely new crazy hacks or exercises. It's just going to come to consistent execution and adding a bit more lateral raise work in over time. I hope you found this video useful. Go check out that form video on lateral raises. Let me know in the comments if you need any further help with this at all, and I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you soon.